You guys should know who I am by now. I am world famous. You guys know my name is Stuttering John. I don't like the 30 failing shows going on and talking about me. It's got to stop. Effective immediately. Anyone that questions the Duke is on notice. Anyone that questions the Duke or the Duke's friends, including but not limited to Rob Saul and the Army Major, and everyone else, they're on notice. You don't question my friends. You don't question the Duke. How could you do that in this country? How could you do that with this Constitution? Scope! How could people feel good about that in this country? How could you feel good about that? How could you do that? How could you lie to the Duke? 30 failing shows. Good morning, Jenny. Or night. No, it's not night for you because night here. So it is probably around, 4 or 5 o'clock? Duke's always right. That's a confirmed fact. That's a fact check. I'm glad you're here, Jenny. Host it up. Good to see you too. Now we got some action here. Hey. Thank you, 89. Yeah. Oh, 232 Wednesday, Jenny. Excellent. So yeah, we put the shit where in his place. We put him on notice. You can't be talking about the Duke. His life's gonna change. You know, I can't even keep up with that dues payer. I can't even keep up with the dues payer's doing. He's tricky. Liars can be tricky. 30 failing shows, House. 30 failing shows go on to ride on my coattails. And it was nice. I was on my friend's Rob show. He's one of the good guys. He's got a good dog. He's a good guy. Okay, I'll read that 89. Listen, shit, y'all. Don't ever call my friend Vegas beer sales Jerry again, or I will drive to Alabama. That's a fact check. We got a lot of road trips to go on. Stuttering John will be talking with Joey C. Saturday night, 8 p.m. my time, Buffalo, Florida time. And we'll be talking with Joey C. On a simulcast. I'll be asking the tough questions about that wife of his. And if he doesn't answer them correctly, I will end his stream. Last time Joey C. on, he was not respectful to my chat. And he will apologize to me. I will force him to shine my shoes and bow down to the man, which is me, the Duke. Or else he will leave the stream. I will cut his stream off. I will do that. And I have done that before. It'll be, hey, nice podcast, stupid. How you doing? Thanks for being here. As you guys know, I am Stuttering John. I am world famous. I am the one. I am the Duke. Let's go! The Coors Light, folks, keeps me hydrated. I don't have a drinking problem. Anyone that thinks I have a drinking problem will have Vinny have a little talk with you. All right? You guys will change your mind about that. What else can we say about that? What else can we say about that dues payer? We caught the dues payer eating glue. And we're not talking about when he was in second. You almost can forgive that for what he did in second grade eating glue. He wasn't coloring inside the lines in second grade. He was eating glue. He got kicked out of second grade. And let's talk about a guy. What kind of a man? Thank you very much for the super chat, House of Dub. Thank you for the super chat. And that's a fact check. That's a fact backed up by documents. So you got to really be a bottom feeder. You really have to be a defective reptile to be kicked out of second grade. That's what he did. And his producer, let's talk about his producer. his producer, the one that was guilty of 6,000 images of you guys know what? They were best friends since second grade. They played Monopoly together. They went on camping trips together. They played video games together. How could he not know? In this Dableverse. How could he do that? How could he feel good about that in this Dableverse? There ain't not nothing you can feel good about that, news pair. You don't know your best friend? You didn't think it was odd when he was on his computer 25 hours a day? News pair, what's wrong? I want to just shake you. What's wrong with that head of yours? It's time to put your thinking cap on. You knew. You were compliant. You covered for him. You had the good old boys club over there at the time the mini shitwares club when you're in second grade. You guys built a fort together. How could you not know? Howdy, Kate. I want those tapes back, Kate, or else I'm calling your mom again. She's very disappointed in your behavior, by the way, young lady. And you shouldn't have doxed me. You shouldn't have did it. This is a 1-2 party state, Kate. What's your problem, Kate? Come on, Kate. You don't mess with the Duke, Kate. You'll find out. Vinny says we have a pretty good case. He can't represent me, so I have my attorney, Robert, working on this, and he is not happy with you. He said he might call your mom, too. This is how serious this is. You don't lie to the Duke. You don't dox the Duke. Duke doxes you. And if you think, Kate, they don't, whatnots of yours, you're talking to the wrong guy. You're talking to the wrong guy on the wrong day. Nobody doxes the Duke. Your life will change. Coming to your house. Gonna have a closed door meeting with you, Kate. We're coming. You can mark my words. That's a fact, Jack. I don't like the threat there, Kate. You know what I mean? I take these things serious. You guys already sliced up my words. Okay, I'll look into the Lady K situation. This Lady K is a person, like I said, I barely even know who these people are. There's so many shows that I'm trying to write notes on, folks. It's it's very great content. Some of these shows I can't watch that Deuce Payer. He's unwatchable. How can anyone watch that Deuce Payer? There ain't not nothing you can watch about that Deuce Payer. He doesn't speak good English. He's a failure. Howard knew he was a failure. That's why he fired him. I told Howard. Oh yeah. Rob Soul said that's the guy Carl from the podcast show. The Who Are These Podcasts? Okay. He's probably one of these people making fun of me. Jealous of success. Jealous of everything I represent. House of Dub, you're a good person. Appreciate that. Now, I want to talk a little more about the shitware. The Deuce. He likes to be called either the shitware or the Deuce Bear. Now, let's talk about the car he doesn't have. Let's compare it to my Mercedes-Benz SL 420 Presidential Edition, Deuce Pair. How about that, Deuce Pair? You don't have a car. Now let's compare our financial situations. Okay. Now, take notes, everyone. The Deuce Payer, the shitware. Okay. I hope you guys are paying attention, he tried to go bankrupt and failed. He's the only dude I know that failed at bankruptcy. That's like failing walking. How is this acceptable? This is his financial state. We know he can't read or write, but basic arithmetic? He can't balance a checkbook? And let's talk about my financial state. I have stocks. I have bonds, annuities, real estate, a diversified portfolio. Do you guys think the dues payer has a diversified portfolio? Do you guys think the dues payer even knows how to count? If you do, you're living in a fantasy world. You might as well go to Orlando, go to Fantasyland. The dues payer, like Kate said, and Kate, you're not off the hook. The dues payer is living in a video game imagination land. That's him. That's his problem. We're not going to talk about other things. We're going to talk about the dues payer and his deficient behavior, making fun of me, the biggest star in Hollywood. Not only that, I'm a good and decent man. I worked hard for my community. I was a good father. I was a good husband. I was at work. I was the breadwinner. I brought home the money. I worked on the weekdays and the weekends to make the money. And it was never good enough. You know, I was on the road a lot on the weekends. And I had a demanding job at Howard Stern and then at the Tonight Show. You know, it wasn't perfect. I wasn't a perfect father, but I did my best. Do you think the dues payer does his best? Do you think the dues payer pays any attention to his kids? I think you guys know the answer to that. In this Devilverse, there's no question about that. Not in this Devilverse. Do you think the dues payer knows anything about the Constitution? Howdy, witness. Do you think the dues payer knows anything about the Magna Carta, established in 1215, because King John was taking too much taxes from the peasants and they revolted? And that's why we have the Magna Carta, which is still the founding documents of our society. Kate, you mind your own business. If I'm taking a job that's my business, you worry about, you're in enough hot water with me right now. You need to just keep your head down. And that's my statement for you. You should be worried about the next call I make to your mom. The dues payer 89 isn't capable of homeschooling a cat. So, you know, I don't know how he sleazes around. Thanks, Kate. She's right. I don't know how he sleazes around the laws. That's how liars are. Liars are tricky nowadays. You got to try to be one step ahead of them. But that's their problem. That's them. Don't forget to subscribe, everyone. Anyone that's not subscribed. If not, I will have Vinny write you a strongly worded letter. I appreciate that. Now let's get talking about the dues payer. What else can we say about him? Cackling all day. He thinks he can make fun of me. He thinks that's legal? We're free to do what we want in America, but You gotta hit. There has to be some line in the sand, folks. Um, um, that's where we're at with that. A dues payer, the Sandusky Network. Oh yeah, coach. Let's go. Vito, my man, how you doing? I don't even want to talk about no Pocky. He's dead to me. Oh. Kate, I will be monitoring your behavior. So I need you to be on your best behavior. You got a lot of groveling to do to make up to me for doxing me. I want to see a lot of groveling. I want to see a lot of begging. For me to you, for you to me, you need to grovel to me to make up for your malfeasance. You weren't nice. Well, that'd be breaking. You're a little young for me, Kate, but maybe I'll do it just to teach you a lesson. Teach you a lesson, Kate. And that's a fact, Jack. I'm an older gentleman, but I know how to whatnot, folks. We're trying to run a classy show here, so we can't, So, Skull! See how I try to, when I'm thinking of something to say, I either do a skull or I say, both effective ways. And I do have a degree 89 from New York University, and I graduated, folks, with a gold star. It's not the real gold star. I have that under lock and key. And people are jealous when you have advanced degrees like me, and I can't help that. Well, I will give you that, Kate. You are a pretty cute girl. I don't think the Dewsbury wife. No comment if I have nothing nice to say. Thanks, Vito. Discount Dog, how you doing? Thanks for being here. That calls for another skull. Skull! I gotta try not to yell. It's pretty loud. It's pretty late here where I live, folks. Oh, thank you very much, witness. So we're gonna try not to yell. We don't need the cops coming, folks. Skull! Let's see. Chat's moving pretty quick here, and I'm blurring my. Everything's getting a little blurry, folks. Let's see. 89. Did I ask Kate whatnot questions because I thought of her as a daughter? Well, she is a girl that should be. I shouldn't comment, folks. Thank you, Vito. You're number one to me. Let's see. I'm trying to look at these chats. They're all great. I don't know which ones I should read. I do go to the gym every day. 170 pounds, folks. I'm in the best shape in my life. I can run a marathon around that deuce pair. Yeah, well, Newspayer, you guys know he writes in crayon. Trying to think what else we could talk about, folks. We're coming to the end. We're coming to the end. We'll go another minute or two. We're coming to the end. That's okay. You guys know I'll be back. Thanks, Couch. Love that name, by the way. Couch Broccoli. And if you guys are lucky, if I'm not running around, if I'm not late, maybe at 7 in the morning, I'll take you in my rich man's car, my Mercedes Benz, and we'll take a drive tomorrow morning. Yeah, I won't let the dues payer wins. He's got to pay his dues. Has the legend super chatted you late? No, ever since Clay, he messed that up for me. That's why I'm still, I don't know about that Clay. If he's a plant or whatnot. Thanks, Witness. Appreciate you being here. Thanks, House of Dub. I just love I know they're all similar. I love doing them though. I think I skipped today. I think I was listening to some music today in the car. But those are fun with you guys in the rich man's car. I can go all night. All I have to do is say and skull. Skull. They do, Witness. They do. It's the rich man's car, SL 420 presidential edition. It's bulletproof, of course, bullet and bomb proof, because those cars go to all the presidents of, all the third world, second world, and first world countries. Just look for a clip for 20 minutes, Duke. We could, you guys want to talk about the Magna Carta? It's one of my new things, folks. Because the dues payer does not know the Magna Carta. He doesn't know even how to spell Magna Carta. Can't read or write. We'll do a short video. Wait, this one I might not like. Hold on. I don't know if I like this one. Hey, Joey C. Joey C. As you know, my name is Stuttering John. Joey C's in the chat, folks. I don't know what he's doing up this late, but we have Saturday night, folks, at 8 p.m. I'm going to destroy Joey C because what he did was irresponsible on the last chat. He was yelling at me, the Duke, not respecting the Duke. No one comes on. Thanks, Witness. Nobody comes on my show, my platform, and disrespects me. If I want to talk about Joey C's wife, that's what we will do. Because I am the Duke, and that's a fact, Jack. You know what I mean? Someone's got to do it, folks. We're going to save the drama of that until Saturday night. Let's get back to the Magna Carta, folks. Okay? Hold on. I don't know how to present this, folks. I'm going to have to call my tech support here. Hold on. I am Stuttering John. I'm world famous, as you know, Joey. Nobody disrespects me. I can't yell anymore. It's too late. The cops will come. That was a great show, though, tonight, Joey. I watched some of it as at work, so I kept getting interrupted, so I couldn't watch the whole thing, but I will rewatch that. Everyone else is saying they will rewatch it too, or now let's learn, as soon as I hook this up, about the Magna Carta. Wait, how do we do this again? Okay, here we go, folks. Pay attention. Especially you, Kate.
Parchment, but is actually one of the most famous documents in the world. Magna Carta, meaning the Great Charter, has inspired people across the centuries, from Thomas Jefferson to Mahatma Gandhi. But why was the Charter originally created, and what does it actually say?
Thanks, Joey.
Let us take you back to medieval England. It's the year 1215, and the ruler is King John. Many people believe that King John was one of the worst kings in history. He imprisoned his former wife, he starved his opponents to death, he allegedly murdered his own nephew, and pulled the beards of the Irish chiefs.
I don't know if I believe any of that.
King John had imposed heavy taxes on his barons in order to pay for his expensive foreign wars.
That's true.
If they refused to pay, he punished them severely or seized their property.
Thank you.
The barons demanded that King John obey the law. When he refused, they captured London, and John was forced to negotiate. The two sides met at Runnymede in June 1215. The result of the negotiations was written down by the king's clerks into the document we know as Magna Carta. Although most of the Charter's clauses dealt with medieval rights and customs, Magna Carta has become a powerful symbol of liberty around the world. The most famous clause, which is still part of the law today, for the first time gave all free men.
And just so you guys know, does the dues payer teach you guys about the Magna Carta? Does he? I want you to think about that. I want to let this soak in. Does the 30 failing shows talk about the Magna Carta? Out of the 30 failing shows, okay, let's review, Vito, what the Magna Carta is. Now, as you guys know, I don't know what country you guys are in, but in America, we have the Declaration of Independence, okay? 1776 or whatnot, around that time, between 14-something and 1700 maybe. And anyways, those documents written are the founding cornerstone of what our laws are in this country. And it came from the Magna Carta, which was drafted in England in 1215. Because if you guys were paying attention, because what he's saying about King John, he was stealing from the peasants. He was raising their rent or raising their taxes, and they revolted. So they had to come up with this Magna Carta, and which forced the kings, made the king, go off of this charter. So it was a good thing. And I was told, Vito, you lived in New Jersey, so we're gonna have to investigate that. We're gonna have to come to your house. See, Couch, that's why we're trying to learn. We will have to go through the whole Magna Carta series until everyone gets an A on this. This is just a little review tonight. We're gonna keep going.
And the right to justice and a fair trial. No man shall be arrested or imprisoned except by the judgment of their equals and by the law of the land. To no one will we sell. However, this clause was not as liberal as it sounds. The Charter only applied to free men. The vast majority of people in 1215 were unfree peasants who were ruled over by their landowners. And although Magna Carta was intended to create peace between King John and his rebellious barons, England was plunged into civil war after the Pope declared the charter invalid. When King John died of dysentery in 1216, 9-year-old Henry III took to the throne. To keep the peace, Magna Carta was reissued several times during the 13th century, until it was finally made part of English law. Magna Carta has lived on for 800 years and is echoed in the United States Declaration of Independence and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Perhaps Magna Carta's most important legacy is that everyone, including our leaders, must obey the law. What started out as a document of specific complaints from a group of barons has turned into an international symbol of liberty, without which we might not have the rights we value so much today.
Yeah, let me figure out how to stop this video, folks. Okay, so I can't get that off the screen, so we're going to have to go ahead and leave the Magna Carta on the screen, folks. Hope that's okay. So, like I said, you know, I'm busy the next few days, but we're going to have to just flat out do a 10-hour stream on the Magna Carta, folks. The people have spoken. Well, I hear you, Vito, but they should. They should listen to and obey the law. That's what I am for. Stuttering John. The world famous Stuttering John. If they don't listen to or and obey me, there's going to be problems. There's going to be consequences. Thank you, Host Dub. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. And like you guys said, not to plug my stuff too much, but I will be battling, Stuttering John will be battling Joey C. Saturday night and teaching him a lesson. Because nobody disrespects the Duke. Nobody. Especially not Kate Meany. Thank you, Couch. And I will be asking for and demanding that any and all of the 30 failing shows have to start paying me royalties because they are using my name and likeness to get places, and we're not going to accept it anymore. It's not going to work. It is not going to save them. That's right, Vito. This could be intro to dabbling. All great ideas that I'm probably going to forget because I drank a monster can of Coors Light tonight. Yeah, that's right, Witness. That's right. Never give up. I thank your grandfather for his service. I don't even know. Hopefully it was, well, it doesn't matter what country. The war is over. We're all friends now. At least those countries. And if it wasn't for that Chrissy Meyer, we wouldn't even have a Dabbleverse. She wasn't so disrespectful. Let's go. We're coming to the end, folks. The Duke is getting tired. Duke needs his beauty rest. I'm the most handsome guy in this Dabbleverse, so this doesn't happen without regenerating a little bit. I will be thinking about, and I'm thinking about making the dues payer. Yeah, that's not cool, Vito. I don't approve any of that stuff. I'm thinking of making the dues payer because he's low on money, so I'm thinking of making him my personal. He could detail my Mercedes-Benz. He could detail my car, folks. I will do him that favor. And don't ever say I wasn't a nice guy. And Kate should be groveling at my feet because I didn't officially sue her yet, which I still could, Kate. Yeah, she did, House. She did. I was not disrespectful to her. And she disrespected me. I've been in the comedy over 20 years at that point. Thank you, Vito. I'm going to have to rewatch the stream. Also, her whole family, I think they have some money. And that's a fact, Jack. That's a fact backed up by documents. I think we are at the end, folks, because we're just kind of... That's right, Couch. I agree with Couch. These are all the good people. Oh, thanks, 89. I thought it went good, and, usually like stuff like that, I like to prepare. Obviously, I couldn't prepare, so I couldn't, but it went good. I did the best I could. Thanks, Couch, and, because I didn't know, usually before you do a show, you talk to the people before, so, like, hey, what direction are we going into? So I didn't know what, but it went good, Oh, yeah, I heard about something like that, Vito. She, her problem is she just needs an older man to kind of guide her and, take her under her wing and show her, to be good and all that stuff. Show her the right path, because I don't think she's going on the right path. No, so that, like I said, guy said that was good. The witness agrees. That was good. The Rob thing went well, unrehearsed. And I really appreciate everyone being here tonight. And I hope to see you very soon, everyone. Thanks, everyone, for the super chats and everyone that just visited me. Oh, Vito, where you can contact me directly? My email is in my YouTube channel. It's chadclearwater08 at gmail.com. I do respond to my emails. I don't check it every minute, but I do respond. Oh, Couch, I was on Rob's Hall right before this. All right, Witness, I'll see you later. We're ending soon in a couple seconds anyways. So, yeah, I was on Rob's Hall, guys. I figured everyone came over from there, so I went on real quick. Because I don't think anyone else is on this late. But I was only on for the last 20 minutes. Ugh. Yeah, any ideas, Vito? I'm sure they'll all be great. Take them all under. There's no bad ideas. I do work a lot, so it's not like I'm going to do every skit that I'm presented, but always great to hear from anyone that shoots me an email. And it is 1:09 in my time, folks, so I am going to end the stream. I hope everyone has a great night. Thanks again for everything, folks. Bye now. Thanks, Couch.